So part 3, we want to talk about communication with Boomerang Hires, or your alumni, the people who used to work for you. People who used to work for you can become your best source of hire. There's 2 aspects to this you need to look at as an organisation. Some of it may be in your control, some of it may not. The first one is how you actually exit people. If someone decides they're leaving, if the experience of leaving is bad and they immediately become excommunicated, they're unlikely to want to come back or to refer somebody else. Certainly when we're talking about referrals, the most trusted referrals are from people who used to work for the organisation who said, actually that was a good place to work. So if we begin by accepting that people move on, sometimes it's right that they move on, sometimes we don't have opportunity, sometimes they need to get more experience to broaden their CV. We might look at it and say in the modern age, somebody probably won't work for an organisation for 15 years continuously. People are not sitting around waiting for their clock at the end of their retirement. What they're actually doing is saying, but they might work for the same organisation 15 times. So a very good source of hire, if we get the communication right, is the alumni. What we call boomerangs, the people who come back and forth. What kind of content is interesting? Well, really, sharing stories of people who came back. Sharing stories of what's going on in the organisation. Sharing what you're working on. Looking at content and even things like events, bringing people back for barbecues. Think about how you would do it if you ran a college alumni and run your company alumni in exactly the same way. Because that way you'll keep your lines of communication open. And when you do have an opportunity to push out, you'll know who that person is, you know something of their performance. There will be colleagues within the organisation who can send content to them which will be particularly interesting, which is going to get open. You're going to start bringing people back and forth, coming to work with you. We know work's changing, but really hiring and communication hasn't. We're still talking to people as if they're coming to jobs for life. They're not, so our alumni is going to be a key source of hire, provided we maintain the communication.